Good morning. Well, I've been in this lovely campsite for the last couple of days, but this isn't how I planned this morning to go. It's Saturday morning, and it's about 7 a.m. Everyone's still asleep. It's nice and quiet. It's been very peaceful. But yes, I was a bit greedy with my power yesterday, and it's been cloudy the last couple of days. So I woke up this morning and Winchester's batteries are dead. One of them's just basically got down to its minimum level where it shuts off for safety reasons. I've started the engine up and it's kicked it back into life already. That's the backup plan for that. But the sun's not coming out anytime soon, and the batteries aren't going to grow on their own. And I want to watch F1 qualifying and have a cup of coffee. So the easiest thing to do is just go for a 15-20 minute drive down the road and park up and start again, which is easy enough. And then there should be some enough juice in the batteries. There's a couple of trailheads down the road or dispersed camping spots that I've seen on iOverlander. But yeah, once we've done that, then I'm booked into Pikes Peak RV Park. And tomorrow we'll go up Pikes Peak, and at some point we'll do Manitou Incline and a whole bunch of things. Yeah. But the last couple of days I've just been resting and chilling and having a jolly good time. So, right, let's get some juice in the batteries. Where I've been hiding the last couple of days. So I am literally 3 minutes down the road, but I've got a nice view of Pikes Peak. When the sun does come out, I will be in it. And yeah, this road is horribly washboarded. I could go 20 times the distance that way, or 1 times the distance back that way, and go down the hill and get on the tarmac. So I've got enough juice in the battery already to set up the Starlink, make a cup of coffee, and even on just about the right slope for a shower if I want it, which I probably will. But yeah, it was good. Battery's topping up, system worked. Yeah, here is Pikes Peak. Not really that glorious, to be honest. So the whole area is nice, but it's not. If you want to come here and you think it's going to be a glorious motorsport event, it's not. It's for the competitors. There's a fan fest in Colorado Springs, and there's stuff going on. If you pay for it, obviously you can get up on the hill, but it still means getting up at half midnight or 2 in the morning to get up there for. And then tomorrow it's closed all day for the event, and the event runs from I think 10 till planned till 2, but usually goes on till 5 because of stoppages and things. But yeah, you've got to be a very dedicated motorsport fan who's into Pikes Peak hill climbing to go and participate actually on the hill during the event. I think I got it right. We'll get the Cog Train up and spend 40 minutes up there, experience the whole thing, and come back down again. Coffee, now TV, the F1 will be on, and Pikes Peak. This is Woodland Park. It's the safe place I was at the other day. I couldn't even see when I was in cloud. And then there's Pikes Peak, and right there, through binoculars you can see part of the road, which is part of the hill climb for tomorrow. It's very nice up here. Peak RV park. It's very nice. A bit weird being surrounded by other RVs and things. There's a few at the campground I've been the last couple of days, but this is a proper RV park. But it's slap bang in the middle of town. There's a shuttle bus that goes to Cog Train in the morning. Today's views. It's nice to be walking somewhere for once. It's lovely driving through all this beautiful countryside, but I'm not doing any of the hikes or the walks or things I should be. And yes, I am in town. And yes, I am walking to a brewery because it's lunchtime. But I'm also getting a feel for the place, you know, learning my surroundings, that sort of thing. So the name of the town is called Manatau, not Manatui, as they pronounce it. I'm just used to the name of the rugby player. I like it so far. The weather's changing right now. I'm back at Winchester. But yeah, I went out for lunch out in the town. Had a nice burger and a few pints. Chatted to a bunch of people. Really is a lovely mountain town. And yeah, went for a sleep and ended up waking up about 2.5 hours later, so it's sort of like 7:30ish now. 11 early night, get ready for this bus in the morning and go up on the cog rail to the top of the Pikes Peak. Walking to the Cog Train, Sunday morning, 7 o'clock. Yeah, catch a bus from the centre of town up to the Cog station, should be well early. Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
Railway passengers. The 8:40 a.m. train will be railway passengers. Please be sure to stay behind the yellow safety line as this train is approaching the platform.
Also, it's about an hour and 10 minutes up to the top. You are no rich, no work. So if I be through inside the train is the 3 side.
Well, at the top of Pikes Peak, that's the first train that came up. And it's just going past the course down here. There we go. Well, they've closed the car park off, so I can't see the finish line. I did see a Porsche come up, but the police car and other trucks have now gone hurtling back down the hill, so I'm guessing something's happened to someone, sadly. But yeah, top of Pikes Peak. Oops, nearly falling out. It's Monday afternoon, been here a couple of days. Chilled out and studying maps. Oh, it's a double rainbow now. Huh. Yeah. Studied maps. Made a plan. I'm going to go round Pikes Peak. I was inspired by being on the Cog Train. Sorts of off-road routes and reservoirs and things. Yeah, and then just basically follow the mountain range up the side of basically between here, which is Colorado Springs, and Denver. Good morning! This morning sees us running away from heat. It's already 8:30 and probably about 85 degrees. Made a nice plans. Go to Safeways now, get some food, get some fuel, and then we're gonna do Old Gold Camp Road around Pikes Peak, which should basically take me up over those mountains. And the higher we get and the more into the woods we get, the cooler it gets. And then we'll go around Pikes Peak and follow the mountain range up towards Denver over the next week. That's the plan. Food done, fuel done, filled up the water at the RV park, dropped on my toilet and the grey water tank. And yeah, just met a guy at the gas station. We walked up. The usual thing is, what is it this time? No, he went, I've got a vampire just down the road. Vampire is the radio-bodied version of the GS 101 full control, so same dimensions as the soft top, but hard top. Probably the rarest one of the group. So yeah, that was a bit of like, oh wow. He was trying to sell it, so he wanted me to come and see it, but I'm like, I know what a vampire looks like, and I'm not exactly in a position to buy it. Yeah. First stop of the day. It got very steep very quick, and I was still in high. So yeah, just pulled over. Anxious to get back to normal running temperatures. We're in low box. Yes. Looking on X 3D. So just go up over this ridge and then rig around the other side. Yeah, this is just coming up nearly at this corner is the start of the tram, so just one corner before. So I just went to the posh, expensive area by the looks of it. Nice golf course, big houses, that sort of thing. I guess this is where we turn right. we don't come across any serious overhangs. From what I've read on them next, because it's a highlighted trail, it's a 2, I think it is, and it's going to be fine for all vehicles, so don't worry, just say, take it nice and gently. Feeling there's going to be some stunning views along here. Quite the climb already. Just down there was Manitow. And yeah, I've already come up the side of the hill. Quite steep. And letting we just have a bit of a cool down up there. Shame there's no big tree with a nice flat spot underneath it where I can park up for a while. This is a trailhead going up to either that point there or that point there, being St. Peter's Dome trailhead. A bit too much for me at the moment, I think. There is a lovely cool breeze here though, so yeah, we are going to stop here for a minute. Let's see what we got here. This is Colorado Springs. That's where we started off about an hour ago or so, I guess now. It's one of the trail peaks, or domes, sorry, St. Peter's Dome, that was it. About 8,500 foot here, because they're about 9,000 foot something. Yeah, there's a bit of cloud cover today, which is good. Yeah, exactly what I wanted. Get up, cooler air, past the trees. We're in no rush. Got a week and a bit before we're going to be in Denver. Getting seriously beautiful out here. Look at this place. There's houses here. And it's basically a campground. We'll have a look. Might be a nice place to stop for lunch. So today's lunch, huge thingy of prawns that was on special this morning for $9. Pretty good. They did hide an extra cocktail sauce in there. I had to make it a little more. And we're on Prost Pilsner this week, or Prost Brewing Co. Pilsner. Getting a new one to me. It is very floral, as they put it. It is very floral, it's tasty. And not a bad lunch stop, really. Oh, I just spotted there's one of the tunnels and something coming through it. A big old truck. I've got no worries then. Another lovely lunch spot. Every spot's lovely, to be honest. It's just too early in the day for me to stay here, even though I want to. Tunnel! Cool is that? We're going to play around here. Should be able to make out just up ahead that hill, which is the mine. That is man-made, that side. How big is it? As usual, I should probably do some more reading. Right, so this is the trail that I've just spent all morning doing. It's half on in the afternoon. That is the gold mine. And yeah, just have a look at that sign. It is huge. To the world's greatest gold camp, according to the sign. And there you go. And then that's town. Cripple Creek. That's the gold mine. And then there's another Victor and Hollywood place here. I don't know enough about it or where to go. Yeah, I'm going to carry on up to Horsefeath Park Train. That is the next objective. We're on the other side of Pikes Peak now. We're back on tarmac, obviously. Not too bad a grade. If it just stays nice and chilled like this. Yeah, I found another campground in the National Forest right on the west side of Pikes Peak. It's as close as I'm ever going to get to that side. It's at the bottom of Beaver Creek, which sounds about the right thing to go for. Pulled off the road again and we're heading for the Crags Campground, which is at the bottom of Beaver Creek. Don't know much about it, sort of earmarked it this morning. I haven't really got a plan B. Probably be about 2:30 by the time we get there. So I guess unless it's full, that's where we're staying. Definitely going to be high up, and there's access to Raspberry Mountain as well. I've just seen a signboard. Now before you go, mooses, trees that have been killed by beetles and dodgy caterpillars. I like the sound of this place. Getting a good feeling about this place. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky with picking outdoor places or if everywhere in Colorado is just cool. We'll see. So I wanted in the woods with a stream or creek and no flies. And I think I've got it all. I've got bench, barbecue, stream, creek, lovely spot. Solar panels are even in the sun, and yeah, I'm not really fussed about Wi-Fi, but we'll see. It's more about cooking steak and playing in the stream. Okay, so I've been down to the stream and it is literally sparkling with gold flake. I don't know what that means, but there's gold flake everywhere. And I picked up a lonely little stone, and it could be a diamond, I don't know. I haven't really got a magnifying glass, but because it's tiny, but it's white and it glows under UV, and it's rough on the edges, and etc, etc. So I think I found a really good spot to learn anyway. There's a log, big old log that's sat there doing nothing. It's got my chainsaw written all over it. Got one of the mega steaks out the freezer. Whether it'll be defrosted in time, later tonight maybe. But yeah, get a nice fire going. Do some rock hounding in the stream, eat steak. Good plan. It's the first time doing this properly in the wild. I've used it before when I was checking it all up and setting it up, but I had an electric chainsaw, I have these power outlets, and I have 3 extension cables. Hopefully I think they're going to meet the log. First time, cross fingers. Alright, steak time again. Look at the size of that boy. There's my hand. Thank you, Keith, again. I'm not sure what this one is. Tomahawk, maybe. But yeah. I don't know how this is going to cook. Spent about 4 hours getting this barbecue ready. Guessing I want to do this slow. It's a good heat. There's no flame. And the fat's definitely doing its thing. Guess I want to keep the fat side of the fire. And get that dripping in there, that'd be nice. Smelling good. Definitely still soft in the middle. I've been dangling the fat over the fire. I'm not a barbecue expert, but I have done a fair few barbecues in my time. But I've never had a steak this big to cook before. I think I need to get more of the bone side again now. Got the heat just right, so I can rotate it. It's not too much. I'd rather do this slow than just incinerate the outside and have a raw middle, even though it's nice. But I'd like it to be perfect since it's a mega steak. That's looking lovely. Starting to get to the point where he wants to fall apart on me. Definitely easy to puncture all the way through. I would have liked to have defrosted it a little bit more than I did, but running out of daylight, I'd rather see what I'm doing. Blood's just coming out. Just size that thing. Time to cut it in half, because I haven't a clue. Can always go back on. I'd say a little bit more, but pretty much there. Amazing. Holy, that's good. Thank you, Steve. Wow. Well, steak was a success, absolute success. Even when I shared it with some of my neighbours over there, because it was too good to not share with someone. Someone else can experience it. And yeah, cut up a couple more logs until it gets dark and play in the river. I'll let you know what happens in the morning. Good morning! Lovely evening. First campfire of the trip, proper one, down by a creek. Everything I wanted. Had my steak, obviously. Did a bit of wandering around in the dark with my UV light. Didn't find anything. Well, I'm learning. And yeah, nice relaxed morning. Cup of coffee, banana. Check camp, back up, say goodbye to my next door neighbours. And now I'm just going to wander down to the road and then start looking at maps, because there's absolutely no cell service here and I didn't book up the Starlink, so I'm not really sure where I'm going at the moment. Got an idea. I'll just find somewhere to pinpoint exact. Yeah. Let's get on the road again. Being very indecisive today for some reason. Don't know why. Yeah, I was going to cut across country to a town called Decker. Save me having to go back a route I've already been, up to Woodland Hills. And yeah, I got there and started getting into the woods. And it was what I thought it was, a massive play area. It's generally single track. Onyx says it does get a bit tricky in places, and it just looks like I'll spend most of the day out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, trundling around for no reason. So I've just been studying the map to know if I want to go east or west or north or whatever. Picked out a campground about 50 miles away, which is on in the direction of Denver, which I think will be better for my head, because I've got this week and then next week I'm going to think about being in Seattle. So yeah, I'm just going to punch that into the sat nav and I'm just going to follow it, chill out a bit. Back up Woodland Hills, so that ridge in front of us is where I stayed about a week ago. Yeah, last time we were here it was in cloud. It's a lot prettier when you can see everything. Okay, we're in Woodland Park. I keep calling it Hills. Woodland Park. Just about to go past where we did pressure washing the other day, which means a new bit of road in a new direction, and that makes me feel better. Very different landscape now. Guessing that there's a big fire through here at some point, a massive storm. Yeah, a lot more open than I've been used to. Time for a chill. Yeah, just found a nice little lay-by. It's so quiet on this road. I mean, 3 cars overtook me and that's all I've seen for about 20 minutes. And not much going the other way up. Oh, lovely little lunch spot that was. Yeah. Had some steak from yesterday, of course. And I potted around the river for probably an hour and a bit. Still just seeing if I can find anything by eye. I took my rock hammer down and smashed open some things, and I've got 3 little clear crystals. They're probably just quartz, but there's a bunch of things that I've now disregarded when I picked them up. They shine underwater, but they're nothing special. Yeah. So I'm going to carry on down the road and probably take the off-road route. I might carry on to my destination, see what it's like, and I can always double back and then take the off-road route round. I've basically got 4 days to play with in this valley, which is all of 40 miles long, I think, so I can just take it very calm and easy. Sod off, flies. Anyway, right, let's crack on. A good bit of road, so we don't meet anyone. This is going to a lake. I've got a feeling this is going to be pretty spectacular. Wigwam Trail it is. Again, still not really sure what I'm doing, just gonna follow this green line, and if there's somewhere nice to stop before Wellington Lake, we'll stop. If not, then hopefully we'll stop at Wellington Lake. We're in a meadow full of bison. Just off the right now. Started raining. Hasn't done that for a while. As you know, it did. Sorry, it rained in Middletown. We're still going. We're nearly at this lake. I think quite close to the old top. We've got a few camp spots. Nothing really taken my fancy so far. And there is a campground after the lake, up a wiggly bit, so I'm guessing that is near the top. We'll see. Rubber washed out here. Beautiful lake. I suppose it's an office. There's lots of people camping along it. You'll find out. Wellington Lake. So it is a lake. So maybe there's two paths to it. Okay, well I'm booked in at Hillside Camping Pass at Wellington Lake. It's more of a resort, I didn't realise. It's just cost me $86, which I didn't realise either. I was expecting like 40, but it's a really nice setting. And we're good for getting the bike out, walking around and doing what I said earlier. Let's hope we've got a relatively flat spot. We will find out. And yeah, it's just this time. This is nice. Also looks like it might be full of kids. We'll see. There's a lot of big rigs in here though, so I know that the way out is easier than the way I came in. It's just like did not come down the same road as me. So not exactly what I was after, but it was fine. So you know, there's a nice big massive lake and lots of roads and things. I can go for a cycle and do a bit of people watching and eat food and drink beer, and yeah, we need to stop anyway. Winchester's brakes are feeling a bit spongy all of a sudden. Better check the reservoir actually. Yeah, and yeah, I think he needs a nut and bolt check. There's a lot of off-roading yesterday, quite a lot of washboarding. It's the worst. So yeah, he'll do a nice respite for a couple of days and see we're in the right direction at Denver. So I think Denver's only like 30 miles away now. Back into the National Forest. Good morning. It's Friday morning now. Just had a day of doing nothing yesterday, since I ended up paying $80 for that crappy campsite. I just thought I'd have a day off. So yeah, ate, washed, we got up this morning, watched F1, haven't really got a plan as usual, and I'm heading up. There's about 10 miles up the road to rec area and campground, which is in the National Forest, which should be free. Yeah, I don't really have anything to do this weekend. I just need to prep for going to Denver on Monday. So might not go very far today. Back on tarmac again. turning along here. I wasn't expecting this from this road. Full private land. There might be a little sneaky area where the National Forest takes over it all. Yeah, beautiful drive. Yeah, parking and camping designated site only. So there is allowance. This is where we want to be, people. Parking. There is a camp spot along here. I am in it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's pretty quiet along this river and this road. It's nice. It's a swimming area. Swimming areas used to mean for people and kids. But yeah, there was a sign saying parking, camping in designated areas. I've only seen parking areas so far. But it doesn't say no camping, which it usually says. So are you allowed to camp in the parking areas? I'm not sure.